Now let me introduce you. HooLoo American style 3-vessel craft brewing system. The first one on the right is the hot water tank. The middle one is mash tun. The third one is the boiling pot for malt boiling. 3 barrels make up this malt mashing unit. This unit is also equipped with a front discharge window and material circulation pump. These 3 mechanical thermometers are used for temperature calibration. We have an electron temperature probe in the back. And let me show you the electronic control interface of this saccharification system. This is the internal structure of this electric control box. The composition of this interface, mainly this power indicator light, and the main switch, any remaining part of an operation, is all operated on this screen. You can see the switch on the centrifugal pump. That's the pump at the bottom. And then there's the switch for boiling the bucket here, and the switch for heating the bucket. This is the electric heating rod that controls the 2 buckets. Can be used to set the working temperature of the electric heating rod. Constant temperature control of the hot water bucket. For example, you can set 70 degrees to 60 degrees. Enter according to actual needs. Its overall heating temperature. It will remain at the set temperature of about plus or minus 2 degrees. Secondly, you can also set the temperature control time. It can be 300 minutes or 400 minutes. Can be changed arbitrarily. Set it up according to actual needs. Temperature control switch. Turn on the temperature control here and you can control it. If manual mode is turned on, there is no time limit for heating here. It runs as long as it wants after it's turned on. But to observe the real-time liquid level in the barrel, in the absence of normal operators, it is better to set a time. Control is the most convenient. And let me show you 8 valves on the equipment. What are they used for? As you can see, valves 1 and 8 come into view. These 2 valves are used for after fabrication. Valves for waste removal. This is valve number 2 and valve number 3. Open, no. 3 and no. 2 at the same time. The remaining valves are closed. The mode now entered is to put the hot water in the hot water tank. Through this material pump at the bottom. Deliver it to the mashing tank. Now let me show you the operation. Click to open the material pump. You can see it. Now the hot water is against the wall of the bucket and flows into the saccharification bucket. The bottom is a trapezoidal material sieve. It can separate materials and liquids very well. Very convenient. This water inlet mode is all attached to the wall. It can effectively slow down the oxidation rate of wort. Now the water in this hot tub, it's almost drained. Now suspend closing valve 2. After valve 2 is closed, the wort cycle is now required. Suppose now, in this saccharification bucket, the ground wheat has been put in. Then you see at the bottom, there's a valve number 4. Open valve 4. The liquid in the saccharification vat will drop into this pump. It can be opened with a pump plus valve no. 3 and valve no. 4. All remaining valves are closed. In this way, wort circulation can be performed. This way, the saccharification speed can be faster. Now turn on the pump for everyone to observe. After adjusting the valve just now, turn on the pump and you can see. It's the same way you added water to the hot tub just now. They all rotate against the wall. This way to go through a cycle. It can realize the early agitation of the user. Subsequent agitation is not required. The barrel wall is also considerate. I made a scale mark for you. You can see the material capacity on each barrel. You can see that there is no heating rod in the saccharification bucket. Equals no heating source. The temperature control method of heating. After the material is beaten into the coil inside the hot water bucket, it will gradually rise up the pipe. Make contact with the hot water in the hot water tank. Effective heat transfer is possible. Keep going through the cycle. Control the temperature of the saccharified liquid to the ideal state. Replace the original circulation head with a sprinkler head. You can wash the sugar by spraying it. Relatively speaking, more water efficient. It can also be washed more thoroughly. After installing the accessories of this ring spray, turn on the pump. As you can see, that's how it spreads the spray. Do sugar washing. Because during the operation, you need to first saccharify the original wort. Give it to the boiling bucket. After the boiling bucket, then preheat the hot water in the hot water bucket. Pumped to the mash can. Do sugar washing. After turning off the pump, now proceed to the next step. Close valve 3. All sugar washing ends. Valve 4 remains open. Then open valve 6. After opening valve 6, mash up all the liquid in the bucket. Put them in the boiling bucket. Now turn on the pump. Gradually jump into the boiling bucket. You can see inside the boiling can, liquid after the pump is turned on. It's a way of rolling in a swirling cycle. Turn off the pump after pumping. Then close valve 4. Note that valve No. 4 must be closed. The current liquid has all been transferred to the boiling bucket. Set in the electronic control box. Enter 60 if you want to boil for an hour. Then turn on the boil switch. It can be heated. After cooking a pot of ingredients, spin sedimentation. Spin to keep valves 5 and 6 open. Then open the loop. The liquid inside the pump will rotate. After rotating to a certain amount, just close it for him. It can also be opened during heating. During this process, you can put in hops or put some acid-base balanced substances to adjust the pH of this liquid. This is a great way to mix. Turn off the pump after stirring. Liquid in the bucket after closing. It also has a rotational inertia. Collect some residue at the bottom of the tank center. Now open valve 5. Drain the liquid in the boiling bucket. The way to cool the material is to use a plate heat exchanger. This side of the plate heat exchanger is the cold water inlet and hot water discharge after cold water heat exchange. Cold water in, hot water out. Here is the material entering. There is material discharge. Material discharge can be connected to bellows or a tube for a larger tray port. Just connect it to the tapered fermenter. Then close valve 6. Valve 7 open. Valve 5 and valve 7 open at the same time. Then turn on the pump. When the pump is turned on, the cold water in the heat exchange plate must be turned on. You can use tap water or cold water from a chiller. Only in this way can heat exchange be carried out effectively. After heat exchange, the liquid will drain from the discharge port to the tank. Don't put the tank now. Directly demonstrate the effect of material discharge. The boiling tank is in operation. This saccharification can... All the liquid is pumped into the boiling tank. At this time, you can follow it to operate. Drain the residue from the saccharification tank. Just untie the discharge window. You can climb out with a rake. Drain out the residue inside, or flush from the top. Take the slag out of this discharge port, under this hat, and it ends up in a bin. It is also possible to rinse with a high pressure water gun.